Good evening. I'm Whit Johnson. David Muir is on his way to China for President Trump's summit with President Xi. But we begin here tonight with breaking news. The war in Iran having a major impact on the U.S. economy and your money. The war in Iran pushing costs higher. The Labor Department's Consumer Price Index rising 3.8% over last year. Americans paying even more for gas. The national average hovering around $4.50 per gallon. The cost expected to keep rising towards Memorial Day. And some groceries now hitting record prices. The cost of ground beef at an all-time high. Tomatoes up 40% over last year. President Trump, who campaigned on lowering prices, what he's now saying about Americans and their financial situation. ABC's chief business correspondent, Rebecca Jarvis, leads us off.
Tonight, from skyrocketing prices at the pump to all-time highs for beef, families are feeling the pain from the biggest jump in the cost of living in 3 years. The U.S. government says prices in April jumped 3.8% compared to last year. Energy prices in the wake of the Iran war fueling the surge. Gas up 28.4% year over year. The national average for regular now $4.49 a gallon. For diesel, $5.63 a gallon.
To fill that fuel tank right there on this Kenworth, it would cost, that's 100 gallons, so it'd cost me about $710.
Trucker Kyle Cameron says before the war broke out, that same fill-up would have cost him about $465.
Diesel prices impact shipping all across the country, and that's one of the reasons that grocery prices jumped such a large rate month over month.
Beef at an all-time high, up 14.9%. Ground beef now more than $7 a pound. Tomatoes up 50%. Coffee up nearly 30%. Our Alex Perez met Chicago shoppers feeling the pain.
I could buy milk for $1.99 a couple 3 weeks ago, $2.29 now.
Airline fares are up more than 20%. By one estimate, the American household is spending $642 more per month for the same stuff as they did 3 years ago. And for the first time in 3 years, wages aren't rising faster than inflation.
Inflation at 3.8%, wage gains at 3.6% in the past year. And that's why people are really feeling pinched and that they have to stretch every dollar.
President Trump rejecting the idea that the pain Americans are feeling from inflation will influence his negotiations with Iran.
The only thing that matters when I'm talking about Iran, they can't have a nuclear weapon. I don't think about Americans' financial situation. I don't think about anybody.
And Whit, a new poll shows that 75% of Americans say the war with Iran has had a negative effect on their financial situation. But it's not just energy-related categories. Housing costs, those prices are up 3.3% from a year ago. Whit?
Alarming numbers. Rebecca Jarvis for us. We appreciate it.